what it is, what it do. It's your girl Brittany, back better, another video. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, like the video, click the bell to be notified of every time I post. You know what it is, I know what it is. We both know I post frequently. All right, y'all, say it with me collectively. We are jumping, we are skipping, we hopping, we leaping. We doing a Dougie bow, our Dougie yow into this video. Click the link down in the description box below to become a paid member on my Patreon. All right, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this video. All right, y'all, we are here today to get into this drama with Natalie and Rollie. So apparently, allegedly, Rollie is done with Natalie. I was about to say Natalie is done with Rollie. But it seems as though Rollie is done with Natalie. She's sick of her, tired. And as y'all know, she said a while ago that she wasn't coming back to baddies. Like, she done with Zeus forever. Like, she won't be coming back. I thought that she was just talking. But apparently now she doing an interview. I'm not watching the whole interview. I don't care for Rollie like that to sit through a whole interview. But apparently the clips that the blogs have picked up is the one where she talking spicy about Natalie. And basically just letting it be known is no friendship there anymore. And Natalie is just too much. They got into it about her side dude. That's tea. They got into it about the side dude in the Louis Vuitton store. And from that moment on, she knew she just couldn't keep dealing with Natalie. Not only that, she apparently, allegedly, did Natalie's job this season. Now, before we talk about that part and before I let y'all listen to the audio, I will say this. I feel as though because Rollie is the second highest paid on the show, and it's from Natalie's mouth when she did an interview maybe a year or two ago, and she let it be known that Rollie is the second highest paid from her. And obviously we see how she's the second highest paid from the outfits and the makeup and stuff alone. But Rollie, in my opinion, last season and really this season, she was able to gradually give it to us by the end of last season. And then, you know, she fully embodied it this season. After the backlash that she got with Slim, she then became this person of like, I'm going to just keep it real. I'm just keeping it real. I'm going to just keep it real. Oh, I'm going to just call you out. Pick and choose who she call out, though. But a lot of the times when she was calling somebody out, it would be none. It would be none. And the only why she felt so comfortable calling none out is because she was the second highest paid. And she knew Natalie did not want to fight her. She knew that. As y'all know, we seen last season when it came to like the last big scene they had before the reunion. She was like, no, Natalie, like, you need to do this. And next season, you need to do that. You need to keep getting to know these girls and da-da-da. Like, she was giving Natalie lashes. And, you know, Natalie was taking them to the chin, but you could tell Natalie was irritated with Rollie. And Natalie is the type of person, she really don't like nobody to say nothing to her. I'm like that too. I think it's the Capricorn in us. She really don't like people to say nothing to her. You know, I'll call her out on her bull. You could tell. And I do think that Rollie, like I said, took the route of like, I'm going to keep it real. This is the Rollie they like, so I'm going to keep being this Rollie. I think she tried to be the mean girl when it came to the whole Slim situation. And she got backlash because it was like, no, you cannot be the mean girl. Like, why would we allow you to be the mean girl? You would never be able to be the mean girl. You will be the big girl who needs to be keeping it real, nice. You know, you need to stay in your place. And I think now she's staying in her place. And I think that she believes that a lot of people will follow her over to whatever show she might have or whatever. People might follow her over there. Or people will be like, right, yeah, da-da-da. But this is my thing right here, love. We all will continue to watch baddies. Yes, it is some people will fall off, but then it will be people that come and watch it. Folks fall off, others come. Maybe you might get a handful, you might get a good grip of people who come over and watch her on another network or her own network or whatever. But I don't think it's going to do Zeus numbers from the beginning. Gradually over time, and she stick with it, and build it up. You never know what it could turn into. But I will say that I think this too shall pass. And I do think over time we probably will see her back on Baddies. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Rollie be talking a good game, but we know how quick she switch up. And for Munyon, girl, please. Like, Natalie went to Tinkabella's baby shower, and Tinka was letting it be known that she ready to be back on Baddies. Like, even with her having the baby, she took away the moment of her having the child to insinuate that she ready to get back on Baddies. So be for real. Like, it's people out here thirsty to get back on the show, thirsty to get at least a quarter of a check that you got. But let's get into the audio.
We even went to Africa. We got into an altercation in the Louis Vuitton store over her side dude.
Not the Louis store.
Yes, we were in the Louis Vuitton store with her side dude on some weirdo type stuff. So me and her ended up getting into it. Me and her ended up getting into it.
I thought that was internet foolery. Let me go ahead.
Look, okay. It's always out. But at the end of the day, like I said, the trust is gone, and I don't care about how much money you can get by me. I'm not doing another season of that show.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm suppressed it. I feel like I'm not about to be breaking my neck and my back and my soul to make no female rich that don't respect me. On and off with her for years, and we're not even really friends. I don't hang out with her outside the show. I don't care to travel with her and her little whole baddies, whatever you want to call them, her entourage baddies. I don't care to be seen with any of them, because at the end of the day, all I care about is people showing me the respect that I need and I deserve, especially if I'm doing somebody's job.
Yeah.
Because I did the job damn near the whole season, and I ain't never worked this hard. Like, and I'm not saying, anything bad about the network, but I feel like, I definitely deserve more than, what I get paid. And I get paid a lot for one season. I get paid a lot. But for me having to do her job this season while she was out doing whatever the hell she was doing and having a ball in Africa, and I got to get up every morning and get these girls together and learn these girls and make sure that this is happening and that is like
But my thing is, when Rollie talks about how she had to get up and basically get to know the girls and stuff, it seemed like you wanted to do that though, because all last season you were like saying to Natalie, like, get to know these girls. Like, these girls are amazing girls. Da, da, da. It seemed like you wanted to do that. It seemed like you enjoyed doing it. Now, on the interview, it seems as though it was a job. It was getting on your nerves that you had to take on this role to act like you really cared about these girls. And I'm not going to lie, last season, I definitely feel as though they gave her a little more responsibility as far as starting the scenes off and, making the conversation and stuff like that, getting them talking about the night before and stuff like that. But it seemed like she enjoyed it. Great actress, I guess. Great actress. The 304 baddies. Now, what that mean? Because some other girls that she like be with Natalie. So what does that mean? And I will say this. I can understand how it does get overwhelming to be on baddies. I definitely think from when they on the TV to when they off, the bookends and all that stuff, I understand, like, she has a child. She wants a life outside of being Rollie. She wants to be whatever her government name is and just be able to turn it off and not have to consistently stay on. I can understand that. I could definitely understand that. But some of these girls that you swear that you don't want to be around, you don't care to be around and stuff, I honestly don't ever see Rollie out with them when the season is over. It gave a long time ago that they stopped inviting her places. And I also think Rollie needs to take a look in the mirror as well, because as much as she want to say Natalie need to respect her, she don't be respecting Natalie. She be one of the first to disrespect Natalie in front of all them girls. She be one of the first, like, all the time. Even when it came to the whole BB situation with Tommy, she was looking for Natalie to really, like, do this and that. And when I see it, oh, I promise I'm going to do this. And when you got around her, you really did try to embarrass the girl. She then showed you that she texted you and everything, and you was like, but it don't matter because I still da. So I will say you do need to take a look in the mirror, because Natalie isn't the only one. Like you disrespect her as much as she disrespects you. And if anything, yours is more in our face publicly. She might embarrass you behind the scenes privately, but then two of my side men with me, and I feel like you trying to play with me, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm in the Louis Vuitton. I could buy the Louis Vuitton store. And yeah, that's my go-to, because I've been wanting this since 2009, and it came to flourish. And I'm not going to let you, bottom of the barrel, pick them out. Play with me and make me feel as though I need to humble myself. I've been grinding for this since 2009, so I'm going to ride this wave till I can't ride it no more. And if you don't understand that, get off my ship. Simple. Like Natalie said, everybody, like, when you in it, everybody like, oh my God, I want to get off the boat. I just want to have a normal life. The checks stop coming in. The likes stop coming. You stop getting the attention that you want. And you think about being back on baddies. You like, oh my God, how can I get back on baddies? So, no, I understand. I can understand where Natalie is coming from, because I might let you play with me on the TV. No shade. On the TV, you be shading me. You do. You real flip-floppy. Everybody pick it up that you real flip-floppy. That's okay. That's cool. But I'm in the Louis Vuitton store. My side man that I'm loving right now. We got a new relationship going. Me and him having a good time. And I decided to bring you with us. First of all, why did I decide to bring you with us when I already know that you one of my biggest haters? 1 minute you a friend and 1 minute you a foe. And me and my man is doing what we need to do. And you start trying to embarrass me in front of my man. You don't think I'm going to humble you? Like, at the end of the day, I'm still your boss. Like, my man is in the store. It'd be different if you trying to check me and it's just me and you. You know, and I let you have it. But my man is right here. I'm not going to let you check me in front of my man. I'm not going to let you do that. So she probably didn't even read her like that. She probably let that money talk. And you know how Natalie is very sarcastic, laughing it off. You know, but saying whatever she's saying with her chest. And letting it be known, like, girl, no, you not finna embarrass me in front of him. Like, I might let you play with me on that TV screen here and there, but in front of this man right here, and I just started talking to him, I'm not finna let you talk me crazy, buttercup. And I don't blame Natalie. I don't blame her. Because I do think sometimes Rollie can get out of body. I do. I think sometimes she forgets that Natalie built that show from the ground up. And yes, I'm not going to lie to you. You do have the sounds on TikTok and the funny memes and everything. Like, no lie. You really do eat on that part. And I get what you're saying. Like, she's not putting in that work. But two, she don't have to. She pay y'all to do that. Like, that's the part that we keep going over. She pay y'all to come on there and act a fool and give sound bites stuff. Like, first of all, that benefits not only the show, but you as an individual on the show. So, in my opinion, I just think that I understand where Rollie is coming from. I do. I definitely think Natalie can be a lot. But also, too, I do think Rollie needs to take a look in the mirror and also know she can be a lot, too. And every time, you know, me and you are having a conversation or a disagreement, it's not always going to go your way. I'm not always going to back down. I'm not always going to take the high road with you. Sometimes when my man is in the room, I'm not finna keep letting you just say anything to me. And I'm not finna let you think that you just going to talk to me any type of way. So Natalie did respond. Now, I will say, she gave petty, then gave professional. The professional was very lackluster, but she tried. Now, let's get into what she said. Starting off with the professional response. Again, I wish all my baddies nothing but the best. Unfortunately, everyone is entitled to their own opinions and have their own perspective on situations, and they're all entitled to that. I, again, have nothing bad to say about any of the girls. I wish them all the best and nothing but the best. When people decide to move on to other situations or go in different directions, I will always continue to wish everyone the best. But no one has ever done my job. Since 2009, I have been doing a lot of people's jobs. And again, I've never complained. I've just worked hard and put in blood, sweat, and tears. I hope everyone can continue to have nothing but good health and happiness and focus on being the best you. Baddie, shot o'clock. I run LA. She continues. Talking about someone did my job? Ha. The wannabe me is getting out of control. You are not. Natalie none. Stupid faces. She continues. Natalie this. Natalie that. Exclamation. Girl, please. Stop using my name for clout. Exclamation point. Promote your new show on your new network. And the only advice I can give you is get your audio and sound together. Because that echo ain't it. That needs to be your focus. So y'all see the nice nasty definitely was there. And then she tried to give professional. One thing about Nelly, she's going to always say, I wish the girls nothing but the best. I'm going to forever support the baddies. I'm going to forever love the girlies. I believe Natalie only wishes them luck is because she know that they will run back to her. So many people have dogged out Zeus and to this day still wants to work with Zeus. Still has yet to be able to grab so much money at one time. And they end up fumbling the bag themselves because they get in their feelings and they start taking business personal. And the thing about it is, Natalie knows more than anybody. She sees the numbers. She sees the stats. Baddies is the #1 show of like ratchet reality TV. She knows that. She knows that Rollie has said this before. And again, when you take away that check, you're going to see how people really act and feel when they don't have that same income coming in. I don't think she's worried about Rollie. I definitely think they'll be back cool by the reunion, besties, and she'll be back next season. That's all I got for y'all in this one. Oh, also, I didn't do Baddies Going Wild because something's going on my PC. It just was refusing to work. But y'all know nothing happened, so it's really nothing for me to talk about. I'll see y'all next week with that one, and we're out. Bye, y'all.